Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. So, this is too funny. Donald Trump is being sued again by E. Jean Carroll for $10 million because of that CNN thing, the defamation. So, right, he was held liable for sexual harassment and also defamation. So, what does he do? That night, goes on, as we all know, on CNN and starts defaming her again. So, okay, you haven't learned your lesson. Defamation. This is Donald Trump is so dumb. He's such a dumb. More than anything, he's dumb, right? So he's a pathological liar. He's dumb, and he has diarrhea of the mouth, right? So my take on this whole case, we saw the deposition, right? Grabbing by the, well, I'm talking about when they brought up the grabbing by the Access Hollywood tape, and he acknowledged it. Like, stars have been doing this for a million years. He came off as an awful jerk off, and that's why he lost, right? Diarrhea of the mouth. When you're doing a deposition, it's just yes, no, yes, no, very respectful. He would have won that case easily, but no, diarrhea of the mouth. And he's dumb. He's a very dumb guy, right? So he does it again, CNN, right? Now you did it again, stupid. $10 million. All right, I'm going to play a clip here from the Young Turks, and I will put it in the comment section. The link here, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I'll put it in the comment section as I always do. But Donald Trump sued again. E. Jean Carroll, $10 million. It's funny, so funny.
Disgusting comments about E. Jean Carroll during the CNN town hall with him. Carroll has filed to seek a very substantial sum of additional damages against the former president. Now, before we get to any further details about this new move by E. Jean Carroll, why don't we remember what Trump said during that town hall?
We had this great chemistry, and a few minutes later, we end up in a room, a dressing room, of Goodman, right near the cash register. And then she found out there were locks on the door. So she said, I found one that was open. She found one. She learned this at trial. She found one that was open. What kind of a woman meets somebody and brings them up, and within minutes, you're playing hanky-panky in a dressing room, okay? I don't know if he was
You know what?
married then or not.
That really does. It sounds like a laugh track. It sounds like you're watching a situation comedy. He's not funny at all, but the dopey followers, doesn't it sound like a laugh track? Like literally. Like I saw that laugh track. It does. It really sounds like a situation. Oh my God.
John Johnson, I feel sorry for you, John Johnson.
Mr. President, can I?
Doesn't it? It's so ridiculous.
Let me just, if I could,
They're so
just
fucking
answer the question.
dumb.
Just so you understand, if I was walking in at the, because I was very famous then, and I owned the Plaza Hotel right next door, and I owned buildings around it, I'm not going into a dressing room of a crowded department store. Then I say, if she was being raped, and by the way, they said she wasn't raped. Okay, that was her charge. She wasn't.
They found that you sexually abused her.
What a vile.
They didn't. They said he didn't rape her, and I didn't do anything else either. You know what? Because I have no idea who the hell she is.
But Mr.
I don't
President,
know who
can
this.
Grubhub delivers
Oh,
convenience
fucking
items.
commercial.
Grubhub delivers.
I'll talk on this commercial song. All right, here we go.
Who this woman is? I mean, remember, E. Jean Carroll took him to court in a civil suit, not only because of what he allegedly did to her in a department store, but also because he defamed her after the
There you
fact.
go.
And apparently, the case was so persuasive to the jurors that they sided with her on the defamation claim, especially. So, what is the new filing
Especially
by
the
E. Jean Carroll?
defamation.
Well, according to the New York Times, Monday's filing came in a separate defamation lawsuit that Carroll had filed in 2019 against Trump, which is before the same judge who presided in the civil trial. The older case stemmed from comments Trump made that year, shortly after she said that he had raped her in a Manhattan department store dressing room in the mid-1990s. That lawsuit had been sidetracked by appeals, but is still pending. So Carol's new filing alleges Trump's defamatory statements following a May 9th verdict show the depth of his malice toward Carol, since it is
Absolutely.
hard to imagine defamatory conduct that could possibly be more motivated by
He is so
hatred,
fucking
ill
dumb.
will, or spite. Her filing on Monday, meaning today, asks the judge, Lewis Kaplan of Federal District Court, to let her revise her 2019 defamation lawsuit to include the fact of the jury's verdict against Trump, as well as his statements on CNN and others he made about Carol on his Truth Social platform. Cenk.
Yeah. So, look, if she sues him again for defamation on the same issue, I get why she's doing it, because she's saying, look, the whole point of the defamation lawsuit was to shut his ass up about all these lies he's saying about me. And he's not shutting up, so I guess I'm going to have to sue him again.
It's so
And
funny.
I won $5 million last time. I guess I'm going to have to sue him for more.
Let's go for 10.
So it can actually work. So that's already fair. But I think that the worst thing that Trump said is something extra he added there. And I don't want to run it, but he, in very crass terms, accused her of being racist against her own husband.
John
at the time,
Johnson.
John Johnson, right? The one that he mentioned, who's a famous
remember him.
African-American news anchor in New York. I grew up watching him, and he said something terrible about what she said about him. It's Donald Trump, so I have no idea if it's true, but it is very, very unlikely to be true, given that it's Donald Trump, right? But I thought, wow, I can't believe he said that after he got sued for defamation, right? And then he went into absurdities. I guys have seen it by now.
Sounded like a lunatic during that
Yeah.
time.
He's a
Hall.
fucking
Look,
lunatic. Okay, there's about
in that
5 minutes left, or 4 minutes. I'll just put it in the comment section. So, he's a fucking moron, man. He's evil. He's a moron. You know, some people like I've talked about this before, like funny. I don't know what that is. I've never found it to be funny at all. I've never laughed, even 2015 or 16. He's dumb. He's a dumb guy. You know, so what a dumbass. Too funny though. I am loving it. As I say, French kiss. I'm doing a video, Doc.